Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Muller. I was trying to think of something fun that we could draw together, something yummy. So I came up with this delicious looking cupcake. It's pretty simple, so this is good for K through 2. You can make a whole bunch of them if you'd like, but I'm going to teach you how to draw a very simple cupcake, and you can use any art materials you have in the house for this. I think I'll probably be using crayons. If you would like to use markers, that's fine too. But we're going to kind of try to keep this as simple as possible. So hello, everybody. Miss you so much. This is fun because it's simple designs, simple lines. It's not very difficult, not very technical. It's something that we can knock out pretty quickly, and then you can have fun coloring it. But this is basically what it's going to look like. There's actually 3 different ways that you can do cupcakes, and I'm going to show you that. That's right here. This one looks most like a cupcake to me, like what a cupcake looks like when I frost it. I don't use any special piping bags or anything, which a lot of people use, and that would make something more like this. But this is more what I see when I make cupcakes. But you can do one like this one down here that has kind of a cloud shape at the top. That might be easy for some boys and girls. But I'm going to teach you how to do this one. Okay, let me give you a minute to look. So you can see there's 3 different ways, 3 different successful ways that you can make a delicious looking cupcake. Okay, so let us start with a blank piece of paper. And I'm going to use a pencil to start. This is just my drawing pencil, but any pencil will do. And I, of course, have my eraser on hand just in case I need it. All right, I'm going to draw lightly on my paper because I might make a mistake. And when you draw lightly, you know you can erase those mistakes really easily, and you don't even know you ever made one. Okay, so on this paper, the first thing we're going to do is make a gentle curving line toward the bottom. Curve down and then back up again. Kind of like a little smile. Then from here, I'm going to come at a diagonal, a gentle diagonal line coming in, and same over here. Gentle diagonal line coming in, just a little bit. The bottom of a cupcake, in order for it to look like it's a rounded shape, that's why I use this gentle curving line here, and then you have to make a gentle curving line down here as well. Okay, so now it has a gentle curve both here and here. Okay, for the frosting part of our cupcake, if you look at my example again, you'll see it has 1, 2, 3 layers, and there's a rounded curve here on both sides on the bottom layer. So we're going to do that first. So you're going to come out and gently curve up. And the same on this side. Come out and gently curve up. So that's our frosting layer number 1. Now remember how we use a gentle curving line here. For the next layer, we need to do the same things. We're basically going to copy this kind of line, but do it right from here over to here. Okay, so there's our frosting layer number 1, done. Now you're going to do the same thing you did here, but up here. Gentle curving line, okay? And then that same line here. Okay, that's our frosting layer number 2. And now for our last layer, we're not really going to make this line again on this layer because it's the top layer. We don't need to. So gentle curving line. You can come up a little bit and gentle curving line. Okay, so there's our top, and this is the 2 layers underneath. Now I'm going to add a cherry. Not all cupcakes have cherries. If you don't want to add one, that's fine. But I think they're cute. Here's the cherry. Here's the stem. And I'm just going to erase the line that's inside my cherry because you wouldn't be able to see that line. The cherry would be blocking you from seeing it. Okay, so here we go. Now, cupcakes have a liner usually on the bottom. It's something that you put in your cupcake tin or your cupcake pan so that the cupcakes can sit in there and they don't stick. So I'm going to make some lines going down all the way across my cupcake bottom. Okay, and there's my delicious cupcake. Now, you know that from past videos, I always like to outline my stuff with a Sharpie when I'm doing crayon or marker work because it makes it easier to color in and it makes it look finished and neat. So I'm going to switch over to the one that I had done earlier. You can take your time and just with your Sharpie, go ahead and outline all of your pencil lines. Take your time. You want to outline all of these lines. You want to do your cherry. You want to do your frosting. Everything to be outlined. You can use a crayon for that if you'd like. I'm going to be using crayons today because that's an easy art material that everyone usually has around the house. You may not have as many colors as I do in my box, but that's okay. Use whatever colors you can find. So I think I'm trying to decide what kind of cupcake do I want this to be. I love a strawberry cupcake, strawberry frosting. So I think that that is what I'm going to do. But before I do that, I'm going to make sprinkles. Sprinkles are so much fun. They make a cupcake look so pretty. So I'm just going to make these little lines all over my cupcake. But I'm going to spread them out. I don't want all the orange ones together. When you sprinkle sprinkles down on top of a cupcake, the orange don't all stick in one spot. They usually spread out and they're on all different places. And so I'm just going to add a little bit of orange here and there. And then I'm going to switch to a different color this time. It'll be purple or blue-violet. Add some of those. Make your sprinkles go in different directions. Reason why I'm making my sprinkles so big is because the cupcake is so big. If the cupcake was a little cupcake, then I'd make little sprinkles. But because it's so large, I'm trying to keep them the same size as the cupcake. So now I'm going to switch to green. And you see, once you start adding color, it really starts to jump out at you. It looks like a real cupcake that you can just nom, 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 eat right up. I love cupcakes. I don't know about you. They're so pretty, I can't help it. Okay, blue. See how I'm spreading them out so they're not all together? Okay, I'm going to pick maybe yellow. I've already done orange. Ooh, yellow. Yellow is so pretty. Okay, and then I've got to add some red. Red is beautiful. It's always red sprinkles. Oh, and I also have to do my cherry red. And that tracing everything helps you stay in the lines a little bit better. Doesn't that look delicious? It really, really does. Okay. Whatever color you haven't used, of course, you'll go ahead and use that. But now with my pink, I can do my pink frosting. Just gently go around, especially the yellow. You want to go around the yellow, not on top of it, because then it'll kind of ruin that pretty yellow color. The rest you can basically go over. Doesn't that look yummy? I don't know if you can really see the pink all that well. I have a red violet, but I don't think I want it that dark. But yeah, the pink really looks pretty. You can do any color you'd like. You can do blue frosting. You could do purple frosting. You could do red frosting, like a red velvet cupcake. Anything you want to do. Use your imagination and use your colors that you like the most. But the sprinkles really stand out now. And remember to go around the yellow. The rest of the colors you basically can go over. But the yellow, if you go over the yellow with the pink, it's just going to make it look not yellow anymore. It's going to look more orangey. just kind of gets rid of the color when you go over it with another crayon. Okay, doesn't that look pretty? Now for the background behind your cupcake, you can make it look like your cupcake is sitting on the table by just making a line from the side to the cupcake, and then you're going to hop all the way over here and make your line go to the other side. So now it looks like this cupcake is sitting on the counter waiting for somebody to eat it. It would be me, it would be me. Okay. All right, now down here, I'm going to continue coloring here, but I want to jump down here for you because sometimes when my my virtual art lesson is too long, it's hard to upload it, so I'm going to try to keep it short. So down here, I'm just going to go ahead and pick a color. I've chosen brown, and I'm just going to color it in. Simple. All right, so now it looks like a cupcake liner. Take your time. You can make as many cupcakes as you'd like. You can make a different flavored cupcake each time. I like to think of interesting flavors like blueberry, and you put blueberries all over the cupcakes up here. The cupcake frosting, you could do chocolate chip. Maybe the frosting is actually mint chocolate chip, and you can put bits of chocolate in there. Or maybe it's just Christmas colored sprinkles, red and green. Or maybe it's Halloween. Maybe it's orange, green, and black or something like that. There's lots of different things you could do. You can think of one for every holiday. Maybe for the 4th of July, it might be red, white, and blue sprinkles. So there's lots of things, different things you can do, okay? If you don't like coloring this entire area all one color, you could make it look like there's wallpaper in the background. Make some stripes and pick 2 colors and two different colored stripes. Maybe it's light blue and dark blue. Maybe there aren't any stripes, but it doesn't really matter as long as you like your picture. So I'm going to go ahead and trace over all these lines with my black Sharpie, and then maybe light blue, dark blue, and you create a pattern in the background. And then this can be just whatever color you choose. Okay? Fun, fun, fun. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and finish coloring my picture. And what I'll do is I'll finish my picture and I'll post it on the Patrick Copeland Cardinals website for you to take a look at. But go ahead and make your own cupcakes and then post them for me so I can see either in Class Dojo or whatever you're using. Maybe mom or dad can take a quick snapshot of it and send it to me. I would really love it. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. Miss you.